There we go. Hi there. I am Marcelin Bailey of ML Bailey Consultants, and you are inside of Live with ML Bailey Consultants. You can tell that I'm laughing. We're just having a good time waiting on you to show up. Let me tell you, today I wrote a blog post entitled How to Know You're Ready to Hire a Stress Management Consultant. And so I wanted to share a little bit about what we discussed in the blog post today because stress is everybody's under a large amount of stress right now for various reasons. With COVID 19, it has really contributed to the amount of stress that people are experiencing because our lives and our lifestyles have changed dramatically in a very short time. And so we're having to make adjustments, and sometimes we're having to make adjustments on the fly. So stress has increased quite a bit. So, conventional wisdom might suggest that you hire a stress management consultant when you're overwhelmed and when you're in distress. And you know that you're overwhelmed and in distress when it's hard to get out of bed. You don't want to deal with other people, you withdraw. When it's very difficult to solve problems or to figure things out, when you are short tempered, the least little thing frustrates you or causes you to be angry. You're in distress when you cannot figure out a solution to the problems that you're going through and it's causing you extreme anguish. We know that. I mean, but many people are in distress right now, right? Many people are struggling and they're in distress because they don't have answers to the concerns that they're dealing with. So, conventional wisdom would be that's when you hire a stress management consultant. A counterintuitive approach would be to hire a stress management consultant before the house catches a fire and before it burns to the ground. And what I mean by that is to do it before the signs of overwhelming chronic stress present themselves. So, to do it at a time when you know that you're going to be experiencing a greater amount of stress than usual and planning for it. So, what are some of those types of occurrences that would let you know that it is time to hire a stress management consultant? Well, one of those occurrences would be when you're facing a major life change. And a major life change could be anything from getting a new job to relocating to a new state, a new city, a new country, even. It could be when you're expecting a baby, when you're pregnant, and you're trying to figure out what your life is going to look like as a new parent. Um, a major life change could also be getting divorced or getting married. It's anything that would alter the current situation, your current living situation, and your current lifestyle. You would want to hire a stress management consultant when you're facing a major life change of that sort. Also, when you're expecting an important event, right? When you're anticipating that you're going to have an important event in your life. So, what could that be? It could be anything from taking a final exam in college or in your course of studies. It could be an entrance exam. Perhaps you want to go to a professional school like medical school or law school or dental school or social work school. Um, but taking the entrance exam to be considered for your application to be considered, that could be an important event for you. A wedding or a landmark birthday. For some people, having a landmark birthday presents a great amount of stress for them. These are the times when you would want to hire a stress management consultant because that person can help you to incorporate stress management techniques and tips into your lifestyle so it does not disrupt your lifestyle or change your lifestyle. It just incorporates and fits right in. The other thing to note is when you're anticipating a landmark event or an important event, the emotional connection that you have with that event also contributes to how elevated your stress level can become. The other time the other time that you are ready or you should hire a stress management consultant is when you have the onset of a chronic illness or when you have a health crisis. Stress management, being able to manage your stress and or relieve your stress will enable you to gain health benefits. Also, stress contributes to the illness, right? So when your stress level is low, your body is able to heal properly and it's able to ward off any of the negative things that occur because of the illness or the health crisis. So, a stress management consultant can be a very vital partner if you're facing a chronic illness or a health crisis or a health scare. Also, and we've been talking about sleep and how stress can disrupt your sleep. If you're having difficulty sleeping, and that is if you're having difficulty falling asleep quickly within 10 to 20 minutes, staying asleep through the night, and waking up well rested, you need to hire a stress management consultant. Stress management consultants can help you to deal with the daily activities, your daily situations in a way that will help you to go to sleep at night. It's not only that we are able to give you tips and ideas to help you to go to sleep, we can also help you to manage the stress that life hands you during the day, which will also help you to go to sleep. So that's really it for tonight. We're talking about how you know you're ready to hire a stress management consultant. And we've talked about four things that you can consider. One is, as I've just said, when you're having trouble sleeping. The other is when you're facing a chronic illness or a health crisis. The other is when you're anticipating a landmark event or occurrence, like a college entrance exam or a landmark birthday. And then the other is when you're facing a major life change, relocation to another state, city, getting a new job, having a baby, becoming a first time parent, or anything that might change your current lifestyle or living situation. So that's all I have. I'm Marcelin Bailey. I'm glad you joined us. I want you to take care, be safe, and have a good evening.